Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. Last time we did 2 races, one of which went very well, the other one resulted in Falco crashing. Thankfully he did not get injured or anything, but it still dealt us quite a heavy blow. We missed out on 1.4 million, which is pretty severe. We're going to go to Dubai this time, and we will be bringing the Access Sport sponsor. Given that we can only do 2 more races in the European Racing Series, and we do want, you know, the most money here, that is going to be Access Sport by like 390k more. So yeah, there we go. We'll be trying to come in first again. We still came in 4th in the Black Sea, despite being a good man down. You could argue that maybe, you know, a good idea to share the parts, you know, instead of just buffing Falco to high heaven. But my counter argument is that that is the first time he crashed in 3 seasons. It is not very likely to happen again. If it does, however, yeah, I will be so mad. I will be so mad. The salt will be overflowing. You'll be able to smell it through your monitor. It will be ridiculous. So for the love of all that is holy, let us hope that won't end up happening. Nope. I wanted to skip the scene, but instead I clicked off the game for some reason. It's going to be 26 degrees. I don't think that's very hot here, so we're going to go for the softs. As for downforce and whatnot, I think you'll need like 17. We'll leave the handling and whatnot as it is for now. Yeah, we'll just try that. Although, you might want a bit less oversteer, a bit more understeer, so a harder suspension, maybe. We'll leave acceleration where it is, because I am really not certain where any of that is going to go. And we'll be taking to practice. We'll send out Falco. Does look like we've got a 9-lap fuel tank or something like that, so the race is going to be like 25 laps-ish. 23, I'm thinking. I forgot to check. Because I am a derp. I am silly. And the camera angles here are going to be very weird. Ugh. There we go. I think we settled on this one last time. But I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, I think we agreed that this would roughly be the way to go, somewhere like this. I have no idea. Very annoying. So annoying, in fact, that it's throwing off my race here. I don't know what camera angle I want, and it's so annoying. Like, it really is. I just want this game to have like a standard angle or something, you know? Like, it wasn't this, but it was maybe something like this. We're just gonna leave it at this. This looks roughly okay. Good downforce. We'll try to go that up to 18 to see if you like that. You're okay with the downforce. You'll probably want more. A harder suspension, rather. And we'll see about giving you a bit more acceleration. If you don't like it, just scream at me. That might be a big possibility. You like the downforce, you don't like the handling. We'll try the same for you. We'll give you more acceleration. So that's going to be Falco annoyed at us for giving him the wrong acceleration, probably. Well, that's fine. I don't notice any major overheating issues with these tires, so assuming the temperature stays the same, we should be able to make the softs go just fine. It is interesting how the softs can sometimes overheat massively when we're at a track that's 26 degrees, and then Dubai is just... yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, it probably depends on things like humidity and just... I don't know. These guys are liking the downforce tweaks. So much so, we found one sweet spot. Okay then. And you want a lot more acceleration. Because you moved all the way back to poor. We'll leave the handling. We can leave the downforce now, so we'll see how well that improves the car. You do like it, but I'm thinking we pushed you too far on the handling. So we're gonna tilt that back a little bit. You might not have gone far enough on the acceleration. We will have to find out like this. We'll bring you in again in a minute. Starting to run low on time. This is a very long track. Like, it takes like 2 minutes to do a lap, so there's not a lot of practice time. Granted, we'll get a decent amount of knowledge, although, surprisingly enough, it is questionable whether we're going to get level 3 knowledge. Very surprising indeed. Make sure to bring the lads in, otherwise we're going to have trouble. Nice job with the handling, it's much better. I'm glad you think that. If we're going to be able to push one more time, but we're going to have to be a bit careful then. Okay, no, I did in fact push yours a bit too far. That's okay. That's okay, that's a good reference point. Yeah, I'm thinking you want a bit less acceleration. And then we'll mess you with your tire camber a little bit, try and get you into the sweet spot for handling. Now he's going to have to keep driving. Because we don't have too long. And I do want level 3 knowledge. You have pretty much figured everything out. That's good. Well done, Gomez. I'm just going to let that go. Let's get out there, keep driving. Matter of fact, tell both of them to go fast. I need the extra lap. If we can get an extra lap of, like... If we can get our flying lap, we should be able to... Well, A, get a good time, and B, make sure that we get level 3 knowledge. This is the only track so far that I've encountered that we're actually struggling to get all the knowledge for, which is interesting. Well, at least you guys are happy with the handling, so you've all told me. I mean, I appreciate the feedback, I do. Yeah, there we go. If we didn't have that extra lap, we would not have been able to get that knowledge. Thankfully, got a bit of a feeling for that now, so it's not too big a deal. Falco is driving first with 0.009 seconds. Not bad at all. Just look at how ridiculously long these sectors are. 36 seconds for Sector 2. And they're all like that length. But it does look like we set the best timing. Not bad at all. Gomez placing a mediocre 7th, but still, good enough. You know, we're not relying on him to win the race, we're relying on him to drive here and get us some decent points. And maybe, you know, maybe get podium if he does really well. Alright, Dubai itself. We need to finish first, otherwise we get no extra money. No pressure. No pressure. You lost your mechanical thing. You did not, that's good. That means you can actually take a pit stop again. Your speed balance is great. That's good. Good, we've mostly got you narrowed down. 20 laps, oh, really? I'm gonna go for 877 on Gomez, probably. And I'll go the same for you, but I want you to burn harder. And then I'll go 877 for you as well, but you're gonna burn harder so that you burn a bit more fuel, Falco. That'll be lovely. I'm gonna tell you to push and just keep the engine on medium. One quick save to make sure that the game doesn't crash on me. Lovely stuff. Right. I reckon we're about ready to go then. Alright. Let's make it a good one, guys. For the love of God, give me my sponsorship money, please. Right, Falco off to a... not a bad start. Into 17, overtaking there a couple of people. Although, you know, with the tightness of the pack and the amount of corners here, it's not going to be certain for a while. Our best hope is to try and maybe break through to the front of the pack. Maybe. That would be cool. Although, this is very messy right now. Look at that. It's just 3 cars wide. And it's just a bloody mess. I don't like this at all. It brings to mind certain car accidents that happened recently with a certain driver here. It's not good, but Falco does manage to make his way into 13th. Ooh, Lloyd McLellan just crashed. Speaking of crashes. Alright then. Wow, that... Oh, Eastwood Motorsport. Oh. Cool. Dreyfus, could you get out of the way? Could you get lost? Like, you're blocking Falco. That's not cool. Yeah, let's get you to drive on normal now. There we go. People are eating dust. We are now in 11th. Managed to overtake Darden. We're overtaking Valdez over there. Awesome. I do like that a lot. Now in 10. In front of us, Sia. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Although, you know, Falco, he does like to struggle sometimes. Whether that's just to make it look like he's actually, you know, trying, or if he's not actually trying and just having a bad day, I will never know. But eventually we should be able to make our way there. We're only 10 seconds behind first, which happens to be Nick Chu. And there's people like Bogoratov and Marchetta, Elsa Dot, Rogers. So we should be able to pass those. If only Seiya would stop. There we go. Get out of the way. Oh, for God's sake. Seiya's actively slowing us down. That's why we're not able to catch other people yet. Because we haven't got a good opportunity to overtake Seiya. And when we did, we were on the outside of the corner. And Seiya's like, nope, ain't having that. Rightfully so, of course, but still. Very annoying. Means we're still stuck behind this slowpoke. Come on, Falco. I don't have all year. It's a race, you know. Make it one. Thank you. I do like using overtake, but let's get you on high. We'll burn a little bit more fuel. We need to catch up to Rogers. That's a 5-second gap. And then we might be able to gain a couple more positions, although you will be going for a pit stop soon. Gomez can keep going on high, that's fine. He's currently in 14. Not bad, but it could be better. As it stands, one of our contenders for the front podium finish is gone in a crash. Usually it's one of the bad teams, so I'm kind of happy that went the way it did. One more lap, and then we and a lot of other people will have to pit. We've managed to close the gap, that's good. Now if we can overtake some people, that would be lovely. That's Rogers there declaring his pit stop, that's fine. I mean, we're going to have to pit as well, so... Let's just get that set up so that we don't forget. 8 seconds. But we do have to drive through the entire pit lane, which is going to be a little bit annoying. I normally like being on the starting bit there. Right, and everyone is in. Literally everyone at the same time except for Gomez. Gomez is just over there like, hello. Falco does manage to get out in 5th. Not bad. I'm going to tell you to burn harder. And you're going to have to pit as well. Falco now getting into 4th, overtaking Krantz there. Very good. 18-second gap on Gomez. 7-second gap on Chu. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Let's get you up on 7 laps of fuel. Balanced pit stop, please. I'll probably tell him to burn a bit lower soon. Although getting a bit of a gap, not a bad idea, you know. People do want to overtake you, after all. So just telling them to stick it to him usually works pretty well. Alright, that's Gomez out. He's in 11th now, not bad. Could have been a lot worse. I'll keep having him drive on just normal for now. Actually, go attack. It doesn't matter. Now we have a 5-second gap with Nick Chu, and in front of us is El Sadat. El Sadat is someone we've reliably been able to overtake. Archer BMR, not necessarily the strongest team, but a strong, like, mid-pack contender, you know. They're not bad, but they don't have the money to become good. Which is how I like it. That is very much how I like it to be. Can we overtake him is the question. Not yet. Oh, Gomez is in 9th right now. Not bad, dude. Keep it up. Falco managed to close the gap to 3 seconds with Chu. Of course, there is still one driver in between us. Come on. You're just like... You're kissing his rear wing right now. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. No. Really, Falco? You let Krantz past you? What the hell, dude? There we go. That's more like it. Now go over there, overtake El Sadat, and tell him to eat your dust. This is getting pathetic now, Falco. Like, seriously, you've got a way better car than Sadat. You should be able to overtake him, like, a lap ago by now. A lap ago, no less. This is not what I'm paying you $500,000 per race for, you know? To sit behind El Sadat, of all people. I'm gonna have to check in the... I'm actually curious how well he's been doing in the season thus far. Could you just get rid of him right now? Come on. I don't have any patience anymore, Falco. Just overtake him already. Thank you. Jesus. Like I have to be his fuzzy parent now. I will keep you driving on that for now. We are now behind Chu, only 1 second of a gap. We are driving on high. Nick Chu is slowing us down a lot because it turns out his car is just bad compared to ours. There we go. We're now in first. We are on point for the 1.7 bonus. 1.7 million bonus, that is. We don't play for small game. No, we don't. People are going for a pit already. That's going to allow us to build up a nice gap with them. Chu is sticking on our rear wing. Sort of. A little bit, maybe. I'm going to tell Gomez to burn harder. That'll be okay. Falco, you're going to have to pit. Grab, what do you think you need? It's going to be too much, but it doesn't matter. So burn a bit slower, just so that you don't run out of fuel. Only one crash thus far. I swear to God, if El Sadat and Chu don't go pit now, I don't know what is up. You're going in. You've got enough fuel left still. Gomez is going to be in first. He's got enough fuel to push 1 lap on high. I'm going to tell you to pit right now. It's going to... We'll give you up to 5 laps of fuel. That should really be enough, realistically. Yeah, just keep going. Okay, we're in second and first. So we've got that locked down, which is nice. Leclerc is currently behind us in third. Not very nice, but okay. I don't think we have enough of a gap with Leclerc to stay in first and second, which is a bit of a shame, but okay. You should be fine on fuel, but nevertheless. Should I tell you to run lower? Yeah, I'll tell you to run lower now, it's fine. Falco in the lead again. I'm going to tell you to drive normally with those tires. Push the engine a bit harder. You, Gomez, on the other hand, technically have excess fuel, but not a lot, I don't think. You're going to have to push your tires as hard as you can. That will be good. We'll try to use overtake if we can, not if we need. But I would like to overtake Chu and Bogoratov for maybe position 6, maybe 5. I'd be happy with that. Because we can just leave Falco to his own devices right now. He's in first. He's fine. We don't need to worry about him. Gomez, are you able to make it happen? Not yet. How about now? Come on. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. We did burn quite a bit of fuel there. But I'm thinking driving you on low should be able to recover some of that. And with a bit of luck, we'll be able to close the gap on Chu while doing so. There you go, excess fuel. So go forth, my friend. If you can catch Chu, we definitely will overtake him. For all the good things. 3 laps remaining. Falco has excess fuel. Gomez has it probably just enough at this point. I'm not sure if we're going to catch Chu, but at least we're in position 7 now. That is 1 better than, you know, we were a lap or 2 ago. Falco still has the track to himself. We're increasing the gap on Leclerc and pretty much everyone else. I don't think Gomez is really closing the gap with Chu. At least not very quickly. He might be, but I don't see it happening. Although at this rate we might be able to push 1 lap with high fuel. So who knows, the dream is not dead yet. We are slowly closing the gap with Chu. We're now down to 3 seconds. Which is not bad. But it's not going to be enough. That's the thing, it is not going to be enough. Are we going to be able to keep pushing the high fuel? I don't think we can. No, we won't be able to. You, push high. You. Yeah, keep trying for now, it's fine. No, you're now low on fuel. Okay, never mind. Conserve a tiny bit. Falco's looking good. You are on excess fuel again. We are close to Chu, but it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, Falco is just driving circles. It's just driving laps with other people nearby on the same track. You can't really call it racing anymore. Champagne time, indeed. Ooh, so close. Not bad though. 7th. I think Gerhard ran out of fuel there, which is why we were just not able to overtake him, sadly. We got really close. Don't get me wrong, we got really bloody close, but no cigar, you know. That makes sense, so that's fine. Falco won us the race, and that's all that matters. So, let's go and claim our money, basically. We don't have any illegal parts. Illegal parts are for losers and for people who need to catch up in the race. Like Gerhard over there, demoted 6 places. That actually, he finished above Gomez. He was position 6, but he got demoted 6 places. 6 for getting caught 3 times. Sergio Valdez also got caught once, and Sarah Thomas 6 places. Eastwood Motorsports did not finish last, even though they had the only person that crashed, because people are cheating in this league, man. I swear to God. I'm curious to figure out, like, what are the risks they're running? Are they running on high? Are they running on low? I have no idea. But we did, you know, ooh. Gomez is not first in the, or second anymore in the driver championship. There is an opportunity, if Falco does really poorly, that Leclerc might win the driver championship, which would be really bad. Although that'll basically only happen if we crash. I don't have to tell you, I don't plan on crashing. You know. I'm not planning on it. That's for bloody sure. Oh, well, at least people are going to be happy now. Right. You're allowed to load, game. That's okay. Nothing to be afraid of. Happy, happy. Your mechanic relationship. Oh yeah, we find him. Ah yeah, I forgot about that. Chairman happiness, good. Marketability doesn't really change. Hello, money. I do love making a profit. I do. Looks like we had some more sponsors run out. That is not a bad thing. We can probably get some more. And it's going to be the last... Oh, wow. 3 sponsors. Okay. Way ahead in practice. That's fine. Except that. McLellan. Oh, Eastwood Motorsport. You just know they suck. Say goodbye to your marketability, suckers. Don't mess with Falco. And we get a lot of sponsor offers. These guys are all terrible. You are amazing. Holy crap. Third or above, 1.3 mil? Not bad. I would love a very good 4-star sponsor over there, just saying. If you're listening, game, I would love that. Just look at all the sponsor offers coming in like that. Wow. I'm just gonna go for the one with the highest upfront payment, really. Thanks. Brutus Tires, 1.1. You pay... Oh man, these are all pretty terrible, actually. You pay... 1.4 million. You pay half that. I'm gonna go with La Paz, because then we can get a better sponsor quicker. I could wait, but I don't want to have one race where I'm not getting any sponsor offers, you know? That doesn't feel like a very good thing to me. What about you? You want me to come 10th? You want 11th? You want 12th? I think I might go with Luxina. Like, we're not going to get any new offers unless we wait for them to expire in 2 races. And that would actually give us a sponsor thing that we can appeal for once we go to the Asia Pacific Cup. It would have probably been better if I waited until, like, after the next race. But here's the thing. We would have gotten all these sponsor offers filled up anyway. We might as well take one, you know? Might as well have it be La Paz and take a very short one. It's not going to pay us a lot. I realize that. But if we could just get a new driver, replace Gomez. And then, you know, if he gets, like, to 80% marketability, if we can find someone like that, I have a good feeling that we should be able to get up to the 5-star sponsor appeal. And we do have a helipad now. Let me just quickly do some math here. We need to get like 90% or something of that. It'll be fine is what I'm trying to say. Probably. Yeah, so let's get this show on the road. Are people going to retire? I don't know, and I don't really care. Steinmann. That's WMC, I think. So go ahead and retire, you know. Wait. What? Did I see that correctly? Yeah! It's my old friend! The Graaf. He won the Rio de Janeiro race. Well done, my friend. He came second in Vancouver. See, that's why I wanted to pick him up. He finishes third. Over there, my god. Dude's badass. Of course, he's driving for the World Motorsport Championship. He ain't ever going to join us, ever. But it's fun to look at him go. He's a Flying Dutchman. He gets it, you know? In a way that not many people do. So we've got people complaining about the telemetry center again and other things, and that's alright. Yada, 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 yada. That's all good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thierry Leclerc is the top favorite. Ah, piss off. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh well. I did want to go check on Sadat. Sadat's actually 9th. Not bad. And his comrade Rogers is 12th right now. He's not bad. He's got very high smoothness and feedback. He's a Vancouver expert. Oh, wow. +2 on that specific track. It's a very specific trait, but it's not bad. How's Archer doing? Ah, position 6. I mean, their manager's pretty darn... the chairman's pretty happy with him, so that's enough. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Just like the best at everything. We can have epic rear wings. Because why not? I should really start building some of these at some point. But we're going into a financially dubious year next year, so I don't know. All I know is that I would like to thank you all for watching another episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Next race is going to be the finale of the European Racing Series of 2018. And our promotion to a big league. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.